Hello, hey, hi, what is up, bluebirds? Welcome back to my channel. While I'm editing a few other videos, I did want to give an update on Charlotte, who is my daughter who was born deaf and has cochlear implants, because I know a lot of you have found this page from the video of her hearing for the first time. And while I am shifting the journey more to the parent side of things and my own personal journey, I did want to share how she's doing today, because she is doing amazing. So Charly, my daughter who is deaf and has cochlear implants, turned 4 this week. So I thought it'd be a good idea to share some updates on what it's like raising a toddler with cochlear implants, because I know I've shared some videos in the past about when she was a baby and how things looked with that, but I really want to share how she's doing now, because she has made so much progress, is doing so much, and I know it's helpful for other parents who are watching this and might have a new diagnosis for a kiddo with hearing loss. So Charly is 4 now, and her cochlear implant wear time has gone up dramatically. So I want to give you guys a little bit of hope that the fight to keep the ears on, while it's still there sometimes because it is a great toddler manipulation tool, it does get better. So she has the Kanzos, the cochlear Kanzo ones, and the N7s. And at this point, she actually wears both kind of equally. She was wearing the Kanzos more often for a while because they were just having better retention for us with the clips. But she was getting a little like tension alopecia, a little like hair loss where the clips were, not where the implant was, but where we were clipping them in the hair, because she would pull at them sometimes when she was ready to go to bed. So because of that, I wanted to try to get her into the N7s more, and because I like the way I can use the app for those. So now she prefers both of them, which is really nice that we have that flexibility. It's summertime, so she wears the N7s in the pool in their water case. So that's been really nice. The other thing that's helped with the wear time is I have learned how to make my own stickers. So far I only know how to make the stickers for the Kanzo, but I have this little Cricut Joy that I can cut non-permanent vinyl, and it just helps. I can surprise her and be like, look at these star ears, and she gets so excited, and it just makes her proud to wear them, and it makes her proud to show them off, which is another great teaching moment for other kids who want to know what those things are on her head. Language wise, Charly still prefers speech over sign, but we do both. Her speech has come so far. It's actually incredible, and I can't wait to see how it goes even further in the next few years. But she's speaking in sentences now. She can put like 5 words together. She's working on pronouns. She pronounces most of the letters really well. We're still working on some letters falling off toward the end of words, and like an F sound she's working on. So there's a few sounds that need some improvement, but there are sounds like a T sound and some ends of words that she wasn't even putting together a few months ago. So just seeing that progress has been amazing. Signing wise, she does like to take breaks from her ears in the afternoon. Like after naps, she likes to take her cochlear implants off. And so that's when I feel like it's really important to have language with her still that's not speech. She, even with her cochlear implants off, I will sign to her and she'll speak back to me. So even if I'm signing, she'll usually speak back to me. There are a few times lately that she will sign back, and that's really exciting. Signing wise as well, that's very exciting. If any parents have been, or anybody in general has been looking into Gallaudet's ASL Connect program, I finished ASL 1 this spring and it was amazing. I can't recommend it enough. I wish they hadn't, I think I did know, I just didn't have time to do it, but when your kid has hearing loss and is aged 3 and under, you actually get access to that for free. They have an ASL Families Connect through Gallaudet University, and I highly recommend taking advantage of that. I paid full price for the ASL Connect program. The best part of this was, especially with everything going on right now and the pandemic, in-person deaf events weren't as frequent, so I wasn't able to speak to other members of the deaf community, nor was Charly, for us to work on our sign language. So the Gallaudet ASL Connect, you have signing pals. You have to complete 25 30-minute ASL pal conversations before you can complete the program. So I don't even talk to my husband 25 times a month for 30 minutes. So to be in that environment where you're voice off and only signing, it was so great for practice, and it really gave me a big confidence booster that I can have conversations with deaf people and I can now feel more confident in approaching that and fostering that. So highly recommend that. So Charly's schedule as a toddler is pretty manageable, but she does work really hard. Speech-wise, she has a speech therapist who she works with once a week for 45 minutes. And this is the same therapist who she has had since she was 2 months old. Her name's Courtney. We love you. She does that once a week. But she has started school. So once she turned 2, which I don't know if I've spoken about this on here, when she turned 2 and my husband was deployed, we went to Memphis and she was able to attend the Memphis Oral School for the Deaf for about 4 months, which was so amazing for her. I can't say enough good things about that school. They have the audiologist, speech therapist, teachers all in the same building, and your kids are just immersed with language all day long. So many amazing listening opportunities, and then they get to meet other kids who also have hearing aids and cochlear implants and Baha devices. So it's very, very amazing, the program. And that program was actually like 8 to 3 o'clock. It was a full day for her, Monday through Friday. Fast forward, and then the pandemic happened, and we were back in Virginia Beach, and she started a virtual school at the age of 3. So this virtual program she is in, it's through the public schools, and it's a deaf and hard of hearing program where they have special teachers for these kids. And it's Monday, because of the pandemic, it was Tuesday through Friday, 8 to about noon. And then summer school, she qualified for summer school, and we wanted to give her all those extra learning opportunities. So she has been going to summer school Monday through Thursday from 8 to 12, and she just finished that today. So I'm excited for her to get a big break this summer. But it's been good for her. She was 3, just turned 4, and she's riding the bus. The bus picks her up right outside the house. It's so convenient. Here's the really fun part, and I think this is what's important for parents who are a little bit earlier in their journey to see, is what Charlotte likes to do for fun, which, let me tell you, is what any other 4-year-old likes to do. She is so social. She has so many friends. Honestly, not a lot of people have really asked me about her cochlear implants. I can count on 2 hands in the 4 years that she's had them that a child has asked me. Now that she has the stickers, they do see them a little bit more and ask her about them. Her big sister Cammie usually just goes ahead and tells people when she takes her to the playground, like, this is my sister Charly, and she has cochlear implants. So if she doesn't hear you, just tap her again and make sure you face her. So seeing her big sister advocate for her like that has been really awesome. But she loves the playground. She has started gymnastics, which was interesting for me because I was like, are her ears going to stay on, or how's that going to work? It works great. We actually use the Kanzos. I clip them in, and she does all the flips on the trampolines and does all the same activities that the other kids do in gymnastics, and she is amazing. Like, she definitely has a calling. Swimming, she loves to swim. We have a pool. She's in the pool every single day. She'll wear her aqua case on her N7s and jump in, no issues. Sometimes she likes them off in the water, and that's fine too. So we just kind of follow her lead with that. She likes the TV and the iPad like a lot of other 4-year-olds, and she actually got a pair of headphones, Bluetooth headphones, to wear on top of her N7s, which is funny to me because her N7s are Bluetooth. She could stream an iPad right to her N7s, but she sees her sister in headphones and her friends in headphones, and she wanted some. They're really cute. I'll link them below. They have little cat ears. She loves to dance. She loves to sing. I can't stress this enough. She's just like any other 4-year-old. Here's how I want to end this update. When I first started sharing about Charlotte and her cochlear implants and our journey, I didn't know what the future would look like. I had high hopes, but I didn't even know we would be where we're at now at age 4 that we are. It is so incredible. These kids are so strong. Charly works so hard. And you as the parent, like, you work so hard, and yes, there's a lot of invisible weight on our plates, like remembering all the audiology appointments and remembering all the extra needs, which I should add, audiology wise, she gets seen by an audiologist like once every 6 months at this point, just to make sure her mapping is good. So it's not like that is overwhelming in our schedule by any means. But I guess I just want to end and say, as long as you're giving your child a love and language, you are doing an amazing job. I know if you're just starting this journey, it's hard, right, to see what the future is going to look like. And I know you have this hope. I had that hope. And I hope that me sharing this really inspires you and just uplifts you in this phase of your journey, because it is a beautiful journey.